Why, good morning. So I thought I'd do a quick little review of the Duplex freestanding poles, which I used all last summer on the CDT. I think they're great. They're 9 ounces, there is that, but it's just wonderful to be able to have the Duplex go to a freestanding tent. So I'll just show you how I do that. So these are the poles in their little Zpacks Dyneema bag. They're just four poles, and they go together in the usual way that such poles go. So what I do is I just throw them out on the tent first. Got the Duplex right down there. Got my 4 poles, so I just lay them out in X where they're basically going to go. Then I just walk around the tent and just hook them into all the little eyelets. The eyelets are on the end of the lines. So it goes through just like that. That's it, as far as it goes. Okay, that's it. They're all 6 hooked up. So the last thing I do is connect these little toggles. So when I hoist it, it's all one unit. Okay, so what I do now is I just walk around and then just hoist up the 4 corners. So the way I do it is I put the end of the pole in the inside of my foot, then I just pull the cord back. I give it about just hands width. So you can see it's just kind of starting to pull up there, and then just go around and do that to all 4 corners. Foot, grab the end of the cord, bring it back into my foot. You can see it coming up now. Grab the end of the cord, pull it towards my foot. Once more. So it's getting there. So if it looks a little bit loose, and that's probably a little bit too long, I'll just take and pull it a little bit tighter. And that looks okay, and that looks okay. So that's basically it. I mean, I'm done. So now what you can do, if you don't like that spot, move it over here. You want to turn it this way, move it over there. So you want to just walk with it, you can lay it down. So the great thing about it is it pulls up this wall more vertically. Yes, there is this to do too. And while I'm on that, I've changed all of the lines to longer lines. So the line it comes with is about this long. So I added more to it, so I can catch a tree limb or that kind of thing. So right now it has no tent stakes, nothing. It's just able to just fly away. So the breeze is coming from that way. So in case you haven't noticed this on Duplex, there is a correct way to face it into the wind, and I'll show you that. If you look right down here, there's a flap that goes in and out. So the wind has to come this way. If the wind's coming this way, it'll catch inside the tent. If the wind's going this way, it'll go around the tent. So I can always pitch it this way. Now, say if it's completely calm, then I don't add any stakes to it at all. I throw all my junk in there. That's a lot of weight. That's 20 pounds of sleeping bag and pads and all that stuff. And if I'm in a calm woods, if I'm on top of a ridge, then I'm going to add more. So the next thing to it you can add is to add the poles back again, to add just trekking poles. This plus trekking poles is almost bulletproof. I was in winds on the Great Divide Basin that were like 50 miles per hour. And yes, it was a bear to get up any tent, but it wouldn't have done it with just the poles. I don't think duplexes are that wind resistant, but with the poles here, it was able to withstand that. So if it's warm and I want it and I want more air coming up underneath, then I'll let it go more tall. If it's really windy, then I'll try to get it as flat as I can. So I'll put poles down and then lower my poles, and then I'll use all of the lines. But right now, most times, as it stands, I don't use any stakes. I don't tie down the lines. I just roll up the doors. So I just roll up all four doors to let the wind go on through, and that's it. In the morning, just drop it, just collapse the poles, done. So it's really easy. I can set up a duplex tent in a parking lot. I can set it up on a wood platform. I can set it up in high winds, low winds. So it really makes it super versatile. And for 9 ounces, that's worth it to me, because probably 60% of the time I don't use any stakes, or I don't even use the poles, because it's calm and there's no chance of rain during the night. Now on the East Coast, I guess there's always a chance of rain, so you pretty much have to at least have one line out to be ready for rain. But that's all it would take. If it starts to rain, you just need to have this line engaged. So when it comes time to drop the tent, you just let the tension out of all 4 corners, and it'll drop by itself. Watch it. At this point, you just take out the 4 corner hooks and the 2 in the center, and you're done. And ready to go in my backpack. So it's just that fast. So I've used that 100 nights, something like that, and it's fantastic. Love it. So the way I fold my duplex is I just fold it into thirds. I throw the lines in the middle and fold it into thirds. The bag base came in long since went in the trash, so I just have another bag of similar size, which is a little bit bigger. The ones they give you are not really big enough, and just jam it in. And I give it a little bit more compressive, and that's it. Done. And I permethrin the crap out of all of this. So yeah, just things I've changed on the tent, where I changed all the lines to longer lines. That way, if there's a rock, I can go further out. So yes, highly recommend the Zpacks freestanding poles for the duplex. They've got a bigger duplex out now for taller people, but I don't think there are poles yet for that. So this is just for the regular size duplex. So I hope that helps somebody, and we'll catch you out on the trail.